Notice the ring is starting to fill up. Avalanche just threw Iceman away like yesterday's garbage. Avalanche is choking the life out of Storm. Storm gets the shoulders up, and another one bites the dust. And Cyclops' punches are barely phasing the Blob. Seem to have no effect whatsoever. Storm mixing it up with Omega Red, who's been there from the beginning. And in a little while, we're about to have our next countdown. It might take a forklift or triple A or something to get the Blob out.
3.
Whoever comes next, I hope they can help to get the Blob out of the ring. Oh, here comes some true power right here. Colossus. And he steps over the top rope. And he pulls Iceman off the Blob. Maybe he could do it himself. Colossus got the power and the strength to send the Blob back to the locker room. Colossus is slow in taking the starch out of the big man. Now begins somewhere. Storm almost eliminated. Her Piranha, Emma Frost, is eliminated. She hung on to the rope as well. Both coming inches from getting eliminated out of the Royal Rumble. Can you believe Colossus single-handedly has the Blob almost over the top rope? Maybe with a little help from Cyclops and Gambit. All for one for Omega Red. But that's stupid. Omega Red should have helped them out. They almost had the Blob out. Damn it. Speaking of the Blob, here comes another one of his buddies. Pyro. Leap off the rope right into Cyclops. It's absolutely mayhem. Was this another high five? I don't trust those high fives. At the end of the day, it's every man or woman for himself in this battle. How is Omega Red still in this? Rogue with a clothesline as he gets rid of Emma Frost. One thing about the world, you could be doing so well, have everything under control, and just like that, someone comes along and eliminates you out of the match. And if you don't believe me, you can ask Emma Frost on that one. And we're about to get entrance number 19. And it's the game. It's Magneto. Magneto making his way down. This is the individual you need to be careful of right here. The ring veteran Magneto. Nobody been in Battle Royal or Royal Rumble more than Magneto. High knee by the veteran Magneto. Now he goes after the Blob. Now he turns his focus on Gambit. He's going after the big man Colossus with brutal shots. The Iceman takes a shot as well. Magneto's just going after everybody. Magneto don't give a damn if you was friend or enemy. He don't care. He's going after everyone. Omega Red and Rogue has been there longer than anyone. And Magneto gets rid of both of them. A ring veteran living up to his reputation. And it is Storm and Magneto locking eyes. And something's that give. Hey, here we go. Storm versus Magneto. Magneto's getting the upper side. Man, two ring veterans going at it. And roll with a vicious back slap. Kick to the stomach. Back super kick. Knocking Magneto off his feet. Pyro with a sneak attack on Storm. Pyro took an opportunity to cheap shot Storm over the top rope, but it didn't work. Cyclops took a high risk, and it paid off. I guess the Blob trying to figure out what the hell happened. Here comes Nightcrawler at number 20. Oh, high risk. Now we getting on Promised Land numbers. The entrance numbers 20 through 30. Now Magneto gonna try to get the Blob over. Many have already tried to get rid of Blob, but were unsuccessful. Arrow's all locked up with Cyclops, but the Blob is teaming. It's over for the Blob. He's out. And it was holding Pyro to keep from interference. Here comes entrance 21. It's Sabretooth. Talk about somebody who's a long ways from home. A deranged, a sick individual. Mystique was just saved by Magneto. Magneto's in trouble. Cyclops deliver a power driver on Magneto. Big boot by Sabretooth. And there goes Nightcrawler. He's gonna get eliminated. He is going over that top rope the hard way. Nightcrawler's fighting for survival. Not only fighting for survival, but he's fighting for his life to get back in the ring. Sabretooth on the verge of getting Cyclops over the top rope. Going once, going twice. He gave up. He didn't follow it up. Cyclops is able to pull himself back into the ring. Here come the Beast, coming at entrance number 22. And here comes the Beast. And who he go after? He goes right after Magneto. Now he's going after Colossus. The Beast with an Irish whiplash, what he's gonna do with him? Backdrop. The whole ring sucked on that one. Iceman has been the longest competitor. He came in at number 8 and still in the ring. There goes Mystique. She's going off the heart. Whoa, it's Gambit who gets eliminated. Gambit is history. Such athleticism by Mystique. And meanwhile, Storm having problems of her own. Trapped between the ropes, getting pummeled by Sabretooth with multiple blows on Storm. And here comes the countdown. Won't be long before we find out who drew entrance. 23. It's absolutely mayhem. It's Jean Grey. I meant Phoenix. Phoenix is coming down to ringside. Jean Grey is now known as the Phoenix. And she locks eyes with Psylocke. Psylocke has a martial arts background. And Phoenix gave her a knee smash. Cyclops locks eyes with his former ex-wife, is now known as the Phoenix, nearly decapitated him. Phoenix sent a Nightcrawler for the ride, and Mystique follows up with a baseball slide. And here comes our next entrance. Oh, it's Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister seems like he got a good position here in the Royal Rumble. And he goes right after Cyclops. Nightcrawler sitting over the top rope, and Nightcrawler bites the dust. And Mystique trying to lift those big giant ham hocks of Sabretooth over the top rope without much success. Cyclops saved the Phoenix from getting eliminated. Somewhere in there, I think Cyclops still has feelings for Phoenix. Cyclops coming to the aid of Phoenix. It's Wolverine coming at entrance 25. And the first one Wolverine goes after is Sabretooth. There's no love lost between these two. A lot of animosity and hatred. And Cyclops is trying to shield Phoenix like he's trying to protect her. Pyro, this is not your fight. You should have stayed out of there. That's between Wolverine and Sabretooth. It is everyone for himself. Pyro crashed and burned. Cyclops and Wolverine are no strangers to each other. A lot of animosity here between both Wolverine and Cyclops over Jean Grey, now known as the Phoenix. Wolverine dominating the earlier goings of the battle with Cyclops, and he gets kicked in the face by Phoenix. Phoenix turning Cyclops and Wolverine against each other. Strange things can happen here in the Royal Rumble. Strange alliance. Wolverine on Dream Street, and Cyclops look like he's mesmerized and hypnotized by Phoenix. And Phoenix has got her legs around Cyclops and see her up around Cyclops over the top rope. Cyclops is history. And I think I see a smirk on Phoenix's face as here comes Lady Deathstrike. It's absolutely mayhem. And Lady Deathstrike went right after Wolverine to no avail. Magneto takes a headbutt. One of the odds-on favorite to win this here tonight at the Royal Rumble. The Beast is getting clawed up by Lady Deathstrike.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Phoenix
6,
and Mr. Sinister are on the same page. They're doubling up
3,
on Colossus.
2, 1.
And here comes Cable coming at number 27. And he's going to go after Magneto. There's a lot of guys left out here on the battlefield for Cable to go after. He's going after the Beast. Now he turns his attention to Sabretooth. And Phoenix takes his side. And Cable's going after everyone. And Iceman is history.
10,
And sneak attack by Magneto.
7, 6, 5,
And Magneto delivers the magnetic effect on Cable.
1.
And here comes Morph at entrance 28. Good friends, better enemies. Wolverine and Morph are brawling it out in the ring. They're duking it out with each other. Morph getting upper hand on Wolverine. Wolverine put the brakes on and Morph gets eliminated. And sometimes the Royal Rumble can get in between friendships. But at the end of the day, it's every individual for themselves.
3, 2, 1.
It's Jubilee coming at number 29. Is this Jubilee's first Royal Rumble? I think it is. And she goes right after Mr. Sinister with help from the Beast. And Jubilee was just trampled over by Sabretooth. And Sabretooth and the Beast are all locked up. Magneto is in a bad position. Jubilee don't know what she just got herself into. Cable just pushing Phoenix off of her. It's getting brutal in there now. Lady Deathstrike pulled Colossus off of Magneto. Magneto turned the tables on Jubilee. Jubilee made a mistake by going after Magneto.
10,
to him. Magneto's is just a kid. And there's some opponents to go after, and notice you just stay away from. Jubilee had to learn that the hard way.
1.
And look who this leaves. Juggernaut. It's so dangerous. Juggernaut's coming into the game this late. Storm sees the threat that's coming. Storm not wasting no time. Juggernaut just pushes Storm away. You get a monster this late in the game, and when he come down to the ring, he creates havoc. Juggernaut is just annihilating opponents one by one. Magneto and Mystique trying to get Cable out. Juggernaut got Mr. Sinister, and there goes Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister has been eliminated. There goes Psylocke, he's out. And Juggernaut gets rid of the Beast. Well, wait a minute, the Beast held on. The Beast avoided getting eliminated by Juggernaut. Juggernaut with the big boot, there he's out. The Beast is history. This is starting to get serious. Look all the carnage that Juggernaut caused in the Royal Rumble. Storm with a drop kick. Juggernaut bounced off the rope, knocking the big man down in the ring. With Magneto and Cable both trying to pick up. Everyone's trying to pick up Juggernaut, except for Phoenix. I don't blame her. Juggernaut is a real dangerous individual. He already got rid of 3 competitors already. Juggernaut kicking 10 opponents off of him. That shows what kind of power this monster possesses. Juggernaut locked eyes with Phoenix. Phoenix trapped between the rock and the hard place. No place to run, no place to hide. Oh, Jubilee making a rookie mistake, going after Juggernaut all by herself. She should have just waited for everyone else to get out. I hope Juggernaut makes it quick and painless. And there goes Jubilee, she's been eliminated. And when Jubilee headed back to locker room, she got a standing ovation for her efforts. Lady Deathstrike mounts Juggernaut on the back of Juggernaut, and Lady Deathstrike is history. Wolverine turning the tables on Juggernaut, not having much effect. He took the wheels from underneath Juggernaut. Now it is Juggernaut who's in no man's land right now. Clothesline from hell by Sabretooth. Big boot by Colossus. They're just getting up on Juggernaut now. Now Magneto and Cable are starting to move in. We got 8 opponents trying to get Juggernaut out, and they drop Juggernaut on top of his head. He's out. Juggernaut presence has took a toll of everyone's body. Wolverine is on the receiving end, and it's Sabretooth who gets eliminated. Wolverine almost came with an eyelash to get eliminated by Cable. Mystique is going at it hard with Phoenix, slamming her head against the apron. Colossus takes a shot at Magneto. You just made save Storm right there. Magneto's in a very bad position, and low blow from Mystique on Colossus. Magneto delivers the magnetic effect on Colossus. Wolverine mudhole stomping Cable, and he give him 2 middle fingers and continue to stomp her. Colossus eliminated by Mystique and Magneto. Then they turn their attention to Storm. Storm with a low blow on Magneto, and she instantly pays the price for it. Mystique got Storm by her hair. Storm is on the receiving end. She's been there since entrance number 16. Mystique been there since entrance number 11. And Mystique is eliminated by Storm. Mystique is headed back to the locker room. And Storm, who's been there longer than anyone that's still in the ring. Magneto is sneaking up from behind, and Storm is eliminated by Magneto. Storm was one of the odds-on favorite to win this. Now we down to our final four. Wolverine bites Cable on the face. Magneto is going to deliver the magnetic effect. Phoenix with the rise and fall on Magneto. And Cable grabbed Phoenix from behind. Cable delivered the cable cutter to Phoenix. And Cable is up. And spear by Wolverine slingshot. And Cable gets eliminated by Wolverine. And I think Wolverine been there since entrance 25. And he's on Dream Street. He's in no man's land right now. And kick to the head of man. And the magnetic effect by Magneto. That will change things up fast in a hurry. Magneto standing over Wolverine and Phoenix almost as the master of the universe. Magneto going for another magnetic effect. No, he picks Wolverine up. He's going to eliminate Wolverine. He's going to, there he goes. There goes Wolverine. He's barely hanging on. Wolverine locked into the ropes. He's not going anywhere. When Phoenix from behind drop kick. And we're about to hear what went down. Here's the winner of the Royal Rumble, Phoenix. With the smoke all clear, it is Phoenix, who's the last X-Men standing in the middle of the square circle. Ladies and gentlemen, good night.